Hey everybody out there. As you'll have heard, obviously by now, major loss for the music world with the passing of Tina Turner. Just an amazing artist. There's the Beatles connection, of course. She got to play with Paul McCartney at the 1986 Prince's Trust concert in London, along with Elton John, a whole bunch of people, Bryan Adams at that show. Mick Jagger and David Bowie were at that show. I don't think they were all on stage quite the same time. Maybe there was a jam session at the end. I can't remember. I'd gotten this album actually back about 1997, I want to say, 1998. Great version of Help on that album. I mean, Private Dancer, the major comeback for her. I didn't get it upon first release, but Private Dancer, great song. It's Let's Stay Together, her version of that. Her version of Help, as John would have wanted it recorded. What's Love Got to Do with It, her number one song. I remember seeing that on MTV as a kid, probably about 8 or 9 years old, somewhere around there. For us, for Gen X, I mean, certainly I had no idea she was a musical artist back in the 60s or 70s. As a kid, you're not aware of these things. But just, a really major loss. I think definitely a bright light in the musical landscape. And, as we're hearing more about this over the past 10 or 15 years, I can think of folks like, Michael Jackson, David Bowie, Prince, Christine McVie. Who else am I forgetting? There's probably a few folks I'm forgetting right now. But, certainly just some of the major ones. Whitney Houston. I mean, definitely a lot of folks from the 80s as part of my musical background. And certainly these folks all didn't get their start in the 80s, obviously. But, very much missed, incredibly talented, seemed like such a warm person, especially since she had been through so much. And that's really it, just a nice, some nice thoughts of her, and definitely part of the whole musical legacy, the musical landscape. There's really, there won't be another Tina Turner. I mean, you could see her influence in, folks like Beyonce and other folks that have followed, and certainly they owe a debt to Tina Turner. But just a major, major musical force, and she will be missed.